What I'm on here for about is Queen Sheba.
Play that louder now. We don't get to hear that often. Say it louder. I think you are very open-minded about a lot. I think you haven't had an opportunity to experience a conservative relationship. Hold on. And if and when you do, come back and talk to me. Yeah.
What you don't realize is that you don't listen, man.
I don't have to. You're not my daddy.
I will pray for you, but if you get on my nerve, I will cuss you smooth out. My mouth ain't under control yet, and I can throw these hands. And let me tell you something. If I get my hands on you, I promise you don't know you've been in a fight. But I'm trying not to go there because I'm
in transition. Yes, I'm trying not to go there because I'm in transition. Listen, some of these people on this thumbnail tonight, I think they're crazy. Pastor John Gray has done the damn fool yet again. Pastor John Gray, we're going to talk about Tamar. I think Tamar done acted a damn fool on the Braxtons, on the Braxton family value. Tamar, I be trying to get up in there for you and bring up the rear. But I think you may have outdone yourself because Tamar went on an apology tour. Listen, this past weekend, if you know, you know. If you don't, get out there and do your own research. Hold on. Get out there and do your own research. Listen, Tamar, I watched Tamar act a fool. Now, Tamar, why you out there acting a fool on social media? I watched Tamar tell a blogger to go to the pits of hell. I was right there in real time. I didn't say anything because the blogger hadn't yet exposed that himself. I was like, oh, I clutched my damn pearls. I was like, girl, is you good?
Ever diagnosed with any type of like mental illness or any type of diagnosis, any type of learning disability, anything like that?
I have a crazy problem.
And I was like, Tamar, that's way too low. I mean, come on. For an opinion, Tamar told this blogger to go to the pits of hell. Then she came out on tour and apologized for what we are about to see. We're the Braxton family. And I said, oh, my Lord. We've never known Tamar to come out pre-show to apologize. So I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion that Tamar Braxton had acted a damn fool on the Braxtons, okay? And then I woke up this morning and I said, well, let me do my due diligence to see what y'all out here lying about in the world of social media, okay? Ashanti is being stalked and harassed, and it bothered me so. I just got to play the clip. Give me 1 second. I have to go straight into the clip. I clutched my pearls. This made me so uncomfortable. I don't need to know the background. I don't need to know the intricate details. There are just some things you just don't do and or say. And these Gotti boys have completely lost their shit when it comes to the way they've stalked, fixated, and obsessed over Ashanti. Ashanti, I don't know what you've done to Chris Gotti and Irv Gotti, but baby, they just can't leave you alone. They just cannot leave her alone. And we are going to take a look. Give me 1 second. Let's get it queued up. It's almost disgusting. And I was a bit, okay, let me play it first. Let me let you get a piece of it. Let me know when you can see my screen. If you can give me a 1, we will go ahead and get this party started. Let's see. Can I see it? Looks like, okay, looks like y'all can see it. Just listen very carefully.
Have you and Ashanti been able to talk since everything? Because I saw that you were upset with her when she sat down with Angie Martinez and she said that.
Yeah, I was upset because we haven't spoke in person after Irv's passing. And I promise you, I'm the reason she was murdering. Irv made the records, but Irv would have never got to that point if I don't do what I did. For her not to call me after Irv's passing, she texts me, that don't feel right. Her mother, Tina, that don't feel right. You understand?
Sir, who are you? For her not to call you and her just to text you, that don't feel right. What type of relationship do you believe you have outside of her, with her outside of business? She's not your ex-wife. She's not your baby's mother. Who do you think you are?
Then, like, I did everything for them. Never did I get one thing in return. Don't count tickets because I could get that myself.
I did want to ask you about the funeral because Hov came to the funeral.
Yes.
Didn't I thought Ashanti came to the funeral?
She
too?
did not. She sent some flowers.
Okay. What about Joe?
Okay. That's all you gonna get. She didn't come to the funeral. She sent some flowers. Okay. That is a married woman who does not belong to you, who does not need to show up. What's up with these men obsessing over these women where you have to do these things where you expect them to show up in public just so you can get a glance across the room? Let's continue.
Oh,
Joe was there late.
Got you.
He left his flowers and got to us late. I seen him after at the end when it was almost over.
I was going to ask you, he mentioned the flowers, and I know Ashanti had posted a statement online. I know you said that you want to talk in person, but like, did that provide any sort of comfort for you guys in that moment, just having things show up there from her?
I mean, I got sick over her, man.
You got sick over her. What age was Ashanti when she entered into the music industry? I think she was a teenager. Y'all paying attention? Y'all paying attention? She was a teenager when she entered into the music industry, and you was sick over her. And according to you, she started off with you before you handed her off to your brother. I'm sorry, this shit is starting to sound all too familiar. All too familiar with these weirdos, these grown-ass men in Hollywood that's fixating on these young girls. You got sick over her. And she's been moved on. She's a full-grown woman. And you got physically sick that you didn't get a glimpse of her at that funeral? Okay.
I got sick physically after he literally in the hospital, like, and
he said over Irv. Okay, I thought he said her. Let's go.
What is it? It's stress. What's the stress? It's my brother. He's here right now, like, but I got through it. So when you say that with the flowers, it's a good gesture. I won't go further than that. I don't want to be disrespectful to her because she probably thinks it's good, but she should know better that she had to talk to me physically.
What does she owe you that she has to come in front of you physically? It's giving slave master. It's giving sexual obsession. I don't want to pry into Ashanti's business, what she did and what she didn't do, but I can only imagine, like the rest of them, like the rest of the girls that get passed around in the industry. I can only imagine, because your brother was hella fixated on her to the point that he couldn't let her go. It seems like your entire family is fixated on her. We wouldn't have known you were fixated on her until you went to the Breakfast Club and opened your fucking mouth. What are we doing? So now she has to come up out of her marriage, her healing, and put herself right back in front of you because you say so? Nigga, please.
Actually, she should come see me physically. I love Ashanti. You know what I'm saying? That's like little sis, for real.
Nah.
We took care of her. She confessed to me one day afterwards, and she thanked me for everything we did for her, because now she's out there by herself, and she's getting all type of indecent proposals. Let's leave.
First of all, you ain't did nothing for her for free. If you got a check, you ain't did nothing for her for free. Period. I don't give a damn if you received a quarter. You got paid. So let's not act like 1501 certified, J Prince, and the rest of y'all, that y'all out here giving these girls something that they didn't work for. Do y'all not see the pattern of these men, these pimps that's out here trying to slut these women out and think that they are indebted to them for life? Because that's what it's given. Got them out here working hard. Somebody, I did a lot for her. You ain't did shit for her for free. And if the truth be told, if you flip that coin on the other side, these young girls are doing a lot for y'all. Y'all are tricking them into these upside down ass contracts that they cannot get out of it, where they owe you for life, their left and right kidneys. Quit playing with us. You want any and everything that they make, even outside of your record label. Tamar, boy, but I don't like the obsession. And the only thing that can get a man talking like that is sex. Let's go.
Leave it at that, right? Because that's what this industry is. Let's not make any sugarcoating about it. It's an attractive young lady. She wants to make music. What could you do with this? You want that beat? Okay, let's go over here.
Oh, that sounds like a casting couch. That sounds like a casting couch. Okay.
And she told me, thank you. She thanked me for always taking care of it. On Versus, she's with Nelly. Shout out Nelly. I have no problem with these, nothing.
Then why the fuck are you speaking on his wife?
I fuck with Nelly. But
No,
on
you
Versus,
No, you don't. You see how these men look at women like they're objects? I fuck with Nelly. How can you mess with Nelly? But Nelly, that's on you. Because they saw how you treated your wife on y'all's reality show. How can a man disrespect your wife like that and say, you need to come see me? And then in the other breath say, I fuck with Nelly, and pay homage to you and disrespect the hell out of your wife in an interview with the Breakfast Club. Y'all, are y'all paying attention?
the day of Versus, he pulls up and I said, what do you want to do? I'll roll this off the stage. She said, no, I'll give you the sign if there's a problem. But that's the
Ashanti's not yours. Okay. You hovering around her as if she belonged to you. She was polite enough to say, I think I'm all right. I'll let you know if there's a problem. That's called being polite. She had to get you up off of her. You was exuding signs of dominance, ownership, as if she was property.
That's the day they got back together. That's why you don't get in the middle of relationships.
Yeah.
It's different. That's why I never got in it when her were together. I never did. I just tried
But maybe you did.
to keep it cool with them and keep the business moving.
Damn, that's crazy. I could have sworn it was reported that she went to the funeral. Okay, so she just sent you a text.
Nah.
I
Yeah,
coulda sworn I
they lied. They
heard
did
something.
put a report that she was there. They lied. Again, she probably got a good publicist or something. You know, she should have came and said it was for my mother.
Yeah.
That's
Why does she? Wait a minute. You talking a lot, sir. What's going on? What she have with Irv that you wanted as his brother sitting across the room like envious. So now she need to come. Did not Irv have a wife? Deb, you want this? Because let me tell you something, how the human brain and the human mind works. The Ashanti he's recalling is not the Ashanti you know today. That's a mother. Oh, come on a little bit closer. It's party in the chat, baby. We finna have a good time. The Ashanti that he's talking about in this interview that he's recalling, when you recall, is not the Ashanti that we know today, the mother. He's thinking about that young girl. When he said, this is what I got, what can you do with this? You know, when you've had a crush on a boy or girl in middle school, high school, and no matter how much time passes by, you still see them in that time stamp. Or when you first fell in love, you'll always see them that way. That's what he's recalling. Come on now.
That's the part that's deeper than just what it is. She knows that. She knows, Nene. All bets is off when it's death. It's over. Nothing Earth could say, nothing no more. It's over. Why can't you? And again, if it's because of your husband, you could come see me and talk to me.
Y'all, this is giving old man creep. Old man creep. That's a married woman. That was a young girl who was signed to a record label. And this man still think this girl owe him something. Creepy.
I could see you at a show. What's the difference? That's how I look at it, me personally.
Yeah. She had said that she tried to, there was an olive branch or whatever that she tried to extend or was extended, but it wasn't received well. So you think that that's why she kind of...
She texted me. I wasn't in the mood for texting.
Oh, I want you right here in front of me so I can be an octopus. Ladies, you know what an octopus is. Just come over. I don't want nothing. I don't want to do nothing. We good. We can chill. We could chill. I need you in front of me. These creeps are coming out.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
She got to understand that too. If I show you the date, she texts me, it's late. So just put this in without me going deep. He's gone, and then I get a text after he's gone a couple days. No.
So, and
Nothing else. She got my number. She could
You would appreciate a call.
I would appreciate it.
That's not your sister-in-law. That's not your family. That's not his wife. I know y'all may have taken advantage of her as a young girl, some things she would probably never ever say out loud. You probably did some things that made you feel like you owned her, allegedly, and she was your wife, allegedly. You and your brother, allegedly, took complete control over her, allegedly. But nigga, if you don't sit your old rusty, crusty, dusty ass down, you pervert. And Charlamagne, I'm about to read you.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I understand.
It's like I said, we did a lot. She could say whatever she wants about a relationship, whatever, but she can't lie about her career. Who can?
Have you and Ashanti been able to talk?
They should have cut this. The moment it got creepy, they should have cut it. Because now this is kind of idle threats. Very subtle. You need to come see me. Obsessiveness. Y'all didn't see that this morning? This old man used this to get one off on somebody that he fantasizing about. They should have cut that. Charlamagne, you dropped the fucking ball. Leonard. None of it. Just. Lauren, that's what y'all are there for as women. What good is it to have y'all in the room if you're not going to use your feminine powers for influence to say, hey, that's a little different. And as a woman, that doesn't sit right with me. What's the point of having a woman in the room who's not going to lean in and exemplify for the men in the room? These are the boundaries, guys, that we don't cross. It should be teaching moments every day. You had Cameron on his show. When Adrian Broner crossed the line with one of his female assistants, he got him up out of there. See, that's another thing. Ladies, Lauren, Jess, I'm going to hold y'all responsible too. You're not just there to look out for yourself and to fill a seat and have us support you when y'all are fighting. You are their representative of all women. And when you get a rusty, crusty, old, dusty ass man that comes in and starts to have sexual fantasies about a young girl that he once worked with, that's when you pull up, ladies. That's when that's when your journalism skills really kick in and you get to free flow like you in a studio. And that's when you charge them up in the most beautiful way. Do you not feel like this could be considered a bit inappropriate considering she was this age when she started with Murder Inc. or whomever else? And now she's married. She's this, she's that. Do you not? Come on, ladies. Y'all, am I lying? Come get me if I'm lying. What's the point of having two vaginas at the table if it ain't going vagina on the behalf of the women? That's why you are there. Now, I done called out Charlamagne. I done called out Creepy. I called him out. Chris Gotti, Charlamagne. But ladies, come on. Come on, ladies. That's what we call undeveloped. You got to get in there. You can't just be there as a seat filler for a check. You got to show, this is why I'm here up in this motherfucker. This is why I went toe-to-toe with Jess. Hilarious. This is why I went toe-to-toe with Lauren. Because anytime, ladies, you can trust, if they cross the line, we got y'all, and y'all didn't exhibit that. Everybody dropped the ball in that room. This should have never made it to see the light of day. I don't give a damn. if it would have been a waste of an hour. Charlamagne, this is when you let your nuts hang. And you go to iHeart. And you say, I don't like it. But see, sometimes black folks be so hard up for a quarter or $1. They'll stand for anything. That's it. That's all. That was creepy. That was gross. And I read straight between the lines of why you so fixated on Ashanti. You even told about your brother's business with her while he was married, that he was sleeping with a child. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Ashanti was in relationship with your brother or you, allegedly, because she wanted to be. She probably felt like she had no choice. Because now we know that we know what we know, and we start to see how you creeps operate in Hollywood. Y'all just, that's all. But I came across this interview this morning. I was like, oh, this is weird. This was weird. Like, this was a no-brainer. And it kind of reminded me of 1501 Certified, how he became hyper-focused on Meg Thee Stallion. I know some of y'all don't like her, but if you go back, I'm like, why are the Jay-Z, how he became hyper-focused on Rihanna? They don't want these girls to grow up. Yeah. And to me, if the truth be told, Ashanti probably never reached out to you or your brother again because she wasn't in a relationship with you because she wanted to be, sir. You can trick them niggas, but you can't trick us women. When a woman like that runs away from men like y'all with money, cars, access, visibility, and never looks back again, is because you made her do. You made her stay. Old man, old ass man, took your weak old ass on the Breakfast Club and fixated on a now woman that used to be a young girl that you can't seem to shake. Charlamagne, you should have you argue with Dame Dash. That's what I'm talking about. This is the energy we needed. That energy, you remember I said, listen, and some of y'all say, he can say what he want to say. Okay, let's talk about it. Being professional hosts. When do you step in and really go toe-to-toe? I don't really think Charlamagne should have went toe-to-toe with Dame Dash. I think if Charlamagne would have said less, it would have really exposed how crazy Dame was. Never argue with a fool, the Bible says, for people will not be able to differentiate between the two. They won't be able to tell the difference between who the fool is and who the fool ain't. Today, you should have did the motherfucking fool with Chris Gotti. That's all I'm saying. You should have did the fool. You should have went James Brown and the splits on his ass like you do when somebody come after you. Ladies, you should have pushed back. That's all I'm going to say. The bored housewife said, and he said he was scared of Nelly. He ain't scared of no Nelly. Let me tell you something. A man that's scared ain't going to speak on your wife. He ain't scared of Nelly. It was worth the risk for him to get that off. Like they say, you know how them prisoners can fantasize in prison? And if they get caught, there's a possibility they can be confined to solitary confinement. It was worth the risk. He ain't that damn scared. He said it. Is worth the risk of the beef. Me reliving, fantasizing about your wife on a public platform where these niggas in this room are too weak to even say anything, to read between the lines. And that's what Dame Dash was saying to Charlamagne. You always running when it comes time to check a real man. You run. You don't let your nuts hang. That's what he meant when he said you G-A-Y. I don't think he was talking about sexuality. That's true. They don't care. You're right, child. Let me get into my super chats, and then we're gonna go on to the next topic. You're absolutely right.
All right, Palace. The Super Chat Squad is in the building. We appreciate you, baby. The Super Chats are fire. Get in your bag.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is. Destination Sunrise. Thank you for the 5-piece and pepper. She says, hey, Queen, Gottis are straight weirdos, but beware of husbands like Nelly. A do boy. He should have been checked. This conversation. Break that down for me. A do boy. Break that down for me. I don't think anybody's scared of Nelly in the industry. He ain't gonna speak up for her. I get what you're saying. She said, Miss Sugar Sweet said Nelly needs to speak up. I bet you he won't. In 5, 4, 3, 2, I bet he won't. The same, Nelly is the same guy that says, I ain't got nothing for my son. I ain't got nothing for him. I can't help you with him. Holler at me later. Nah. I guarantee you he won't. Yeah, that was pathetic to me. I was like, oh my God. Oh my goodness. But y'all, speaking of pathetic, they say Twitter has called out Pastor John Gray. They have named him Offset. Watch this. Hold on. Twitter does not play. Twitter has called Pastor John Gray Offset in a pulpit. John Gray has yet again, Pastor, let me emphasize that. Pastor. Let me show a little bit of respect, Pastor. 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 John Gray on the left of this thumbnail has been caught yet again cheating on his wife after he's had to go publicly apologize yet again to his wife, Avanter, that's her name, for cheating on her. Listen, I'm tired. Are you ladies not tired? According to the article, it says Pastor John Gray has finally issued a public apology to his wife, Avanter Gray, following his most recent cheating scandal. And Twitter started to say, hell no. This starting to sound like Offset. And not only are you starting to sound like Offset and behave like Offset, we noticed some similarities between you and Offset, who stayed cheating on Cardi B. But child, last Friday, Pastor Gray took to Instagram to honor his wife over 10 years. Girl, you ain't even been in long enough to be putting up with that. You ain't even been in long enough to be putting up with that. But okay, he took to social media to apologize to his wife over 10 years. And in his post, he denies sleeping with another woman. But he did admit, give him a piece of tissue, that he was emotionally unfaithful. He was emotionally unfaithful. Now, their first stench in cheating publicly, right, where we was all in a business, it was in 2018, where he was caught cheating on his wife, took his family on vacation allegedly, and had the side chick to check into the same freaking hotel. Let me tell you, listen, check in the same hotel so he can go right down the hall. And in the words of Marvin Zindler, slime in the ice machine. I'm finna get up off of here. Slime in the ice machine. That's all I'm saying. So he can go down there by the ice machine and make it do what it do and run back down the house. And it sounds like if you have enough nuts and guts to let your side piece come and have a room a couple of doors down, it don't take you that long.
Oh my God.
It sounds like you a one-hitter quitter. That's all I'm saying. So in 2018, he was caught, busted, had the side chick checking in a hotel. And his response back then was he purchased his wife a $200,000 Lamborghini in order to stop her from divorcing him. And the reason why he did that, because at that point, remember, he was kind of in partnership with Joel Osteen, I remember, and he had like this weekly or monthly segment at Joel Osteen's church. Shit, I think Joel caught on that this was a little pervert. This was a little sex demon and severed their ties with him eventually. And he continued his sexual promiscuity as a pastor. Let's check out this interview that he did with The Real way back when he first got caught cheating. Let me show y'all this. Hold on. Oh, I got the thing up. Hold on. Let me take down. I may have to leave it up. Let me just play it just to be safe. Oh, now it don't want to play for me. Oh, man. That's okay. If it doesn't play, it won't play. So he was insisting that he didn't physically cheat on his wife, right? This was in 2018. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. Okay. But you had the lady in the hotel. And what it sounds like, there could be a possibility. He's a exhibitionist. Am I saying that correctly? He may be an exhibitionist because recently he got caught exposing himself after booking an exotic massage with a masseuse. And he decided he was going to show his Mr. Goodbar. He decided he was going to whip out his Mr. Goodbar and didn't know his black ass was being recorded. Yeah, so once he whipped out his Mr. Goodbar and let his two almond joys hang, and that exotic masseuse got a screenshot and video recorded it and then sent it to Tasha K. Allegedly. Let me just say allegedly. Okay, let me try to play this video again. If I can. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. It's coming. This page has a lot of spam. Here we go. Oh my God, if we can do it.
I wonder what it could be.
I have no
idea.
So, what made you decide to come on and just clear the air with everybody?
Well, I think first of all, this is for us a safe place. I've known you 20
Yes,
plus years.
I know.
Of course,
Family.
Adrian and her husband, that's family. And we just felt like it was time to share and to just clarify and get some things out in the open and just refresh the air.
Okay.
First of all, I really want to applaud you guys for being so open. And, you know, obviously this isn't something that's easy to talk about, but you are here to set the record straight.
Yes.
So, John, I want to give
Oh
you
my
the platform.
God.
And we are hearing a lot of contradicting reports. So, did you have an affair? And if so, when did it start?
The answer is no, I didn't. But over a year ago, over a year ago, my wife and I were in a very difficult place in our marriage.
Did you notice when he first came out how he reminded Adrian, your husband and I are really good friends? Well, first of all, didn't her husband allegedly cheat with her on his wife, Israel Halton? Cheat with Adrian. So he wanted to let her know, hold up now. You know, we over here in this gospel community now. Listen, do me right. Do me right.
And in that time, I began to converse with someone other than a counselor, other than a pastoral leader, which is where I should have taken my issues and challenges and began to converse. And I was even in the presence of that person one time. But being in the presence of someone is not the same as sleeping with them. I did not sleep with anyone. There's no baby. There's none of that. And so it's important for me to take responsibility for the areas where I did come up short, sharing things about my marriage outside of my wife and outside of trusted counsel.
You shared a lot, but go ahead. Y'all, these ads are whooping my butt on this independent site. That's the only thing about using some of these third-party
Is
sites.
an emotional affair. It was wrong. I take responsibility for that. But I will not take responsibility for that which I did not do. As a pastor, it's important for people to know that when I get up in that pulpit, I come not as a perfect man, but as a broken man, which is why we talked about these very things at the first sermon of our church.
Right.
People act like this is something, brand new, but we've walked through this. We have peace, but people don't. So, again, this is the
Then hide your whiner ends up yet again on hidden camera.
genesis of this was over a year ago, but we talked about this in May at our church. And so we're moving forward. We're believing God that this will be an opportunity for other people to heal. But I do want to set that record straight.
So like you just said, you wanted to clarify that this was not a sexual affair.
Correct.
Because people could come up with.
Okay. I'm confused as hell. When you pull out your Mr. Goodbar and your almond joys or your Butterfinger, whatever you into, is that not considered sexual? Maybe they was praying. I could be mistaken. They could have just been praying. Let me see.
Hotels and voicemail receipts or whatever. What is that about?
Well, here, first of all, that is the case. My wife and I, again, we've talked through this. We've walked through this. Being in the presence of someone is not the same as being physically intimate. And so, Aventure, she was aware. We've walked through it. We have peace. This is not new. It's new to people, but it's over a year old, and we're going to move forward. And the reason why we're talking about it is because people need to have healing.
Child, please. I told y'all he had that lady show up to that hotel when he was on vacation with his wife and cheerings. And he got her a room down the hall by the ice machine. And that lady outed his ass. He talked about his wife like a low-down dog. You hear me? To this lady. And said he had no intention, nor did he sexually engage with her. That lady said, "You a damn lie." Yes, you did. Yes, you did. First of all, this man has single-handedly, y'all better run from the, I don't care. Well, a man is a man. Some of y'all, a man is a man is a man. No, they ain't. Not all of them cheat. Not all of them cheat. If you believe that every single man, now I do think that men see other women. And what I mean by that, they got eyes. Mine eyes have seen the glory, but not every man cheat. There are some men that are happy with their wives. They consider them good friends. Not to say they don't get tired of you. You don't get tired of them, or they don't get on your nerves, or whatever. Your baby daddy, your live-in, your common law, whatever, right? Not everybody out there raging out against the machine and has a sexual addiction. Some people actually like their people in their house. Now, this man is a freaking minister, a pastor at that, a pastor who's walking very close with the Lord. Let him tell it. And he keeps going out again and again and again and again. Now, Aventure, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Why are you backing him up? Why are you backing this hog mog up who clearly does not want you? Clearly does not want you. And every time he get a chance to pull his pants down, he gonna pull them down and show somebody what he got. Look at me. Look what I got. Look at my Mr. Goodbar. He loves to show that little tallywhacker off for whatever reason. And that ain't the first one that ain't got a picture of what's in his pants. At this point, ma'am, it's embarrassing. If you don't let John Gray move freely about the cabin and save your fucking dignity as a woman, girl, look at him. And go file for divorce and sit your ass down before he bring you something that you cannot get rid of. And if the truth be told, listen, Trey, you said she's backing up the check, not him. Listen, I will put his black ass out that church. You're going to say, oh, Queen Sheba done put Pastor Gray out the church. Sure did. Changed the locks on his big ass. You embarrass me, I embarrass you. We going strike for strike, mother. We going strike for strike. We going to tear this motherfucking church up. They going to have to choose today. They going to have to choose today. Listen. Because I'll be damned. I'll be damned if you're about to embarrass me again. You hear me? I'm going to be like Miss Celia in that mother corner. Everything you done to me, I done already done to you. Everything you done to me, I done already done to you. We finna tear this motherfucking church up today. Y'all, go ahead, choir. Get ready. How excellent is thy name? Get the listen. You gonna learn not to play with me. If I was the first lady up in there, you want to embarrass me and bring a side chick? No. Bring it to the church. Bring it to the church. You just told this lady we're working with the Lord, and everybody in the church understands. We finna see. Y'all, it's party in the chat. We have a good time over here. I got to give y'all a little something. Now, we can't be serious all the time. I hone in on the psychological and the behavioral traits of the Black experience. And if you really F with me, I might put or leak a screenshot of your whiner during praise and worship and gasp with the rest of the congregation. Don't play with me, nigga. And then go pray with you and fast with you. I might have to add a little razzle dazzle and put a 3-day fast on it and get to the bottom of it in the church of who leaked the fucking photo. And all the time, it was me, your wife. You gonna learn to sit down one way or the other. What y'all doing in the chat? They say the chat is in a chokehold. Oh yeah, see, she ain't had the proper training. That women's ministry ain't doing what it's supposed to be doing over there. And that's how y'all get caught up and fall for the okie doke all the time. End up selling fish plates and baking upside down 7-Up cakes. No, come on in here. What's going on? They said we got a new leader of the women's ministry. Who is it? Some lady named Queen Sheba. Listen, ladies, this how we gonna do it. Hell no, we ain't sitting down. Now look, I'm gonna need you to be quiet. Now, what we finna do this Sunday, girl, if you say anything, we gonna know it's you. When I tell you to cue up that damn projector, you cue it up. And as a matter of fact, I want everybody. I want you in the second row. I don't want you too close. I don't even want people to put your name on it. As a matter of fact, don't you come to church that day. Don't you come to church that day. You need to be out of town. Okay? You need to be out of town. I need you to be in labor. Ask your doctor if he can push you up a week. Yeah, we got something for Pastor John Gray. Since he likes to show his whiner, we may as well bring it to the church house. Everybody else can see it. Well, Queen, we may as well bring it to the church house. And when I cue you up, Jay Taylor on the organ, I need you to play that motherfucker like you ain't never played it before. Do you understand me? Yes. All right. Now, that's all I got for y'all tonight. That's all. I ain't gonna even fool with Tamar. That's all I got for y'all for party in the chat. Listen, I'm gonna go ahead and open up the doors of the church. Because listen, He the type you got to drag him through the mud and y'all be scared. If you stay, what's the rule? We got Wednesday morning corporate segment. What's the rule? If you stay, you better what? And y'all be too scared to play. Thank you, Cassandra. I'm just trying to put them up on. If you stay, you better play. Don't be going on no damn talk show, letting him in there. You nodding your head, grinning, showing your damn teeth. Ain't nothing funny about his fat ass cheating on you like that over and over and had the nerve to bring the girl to the same hotel. Girl. Oh, they say go to commercial. They say y'all quit playing with Queen Sheba. Let me go to commercial. They say get them likes up. Hold on. Let me go to my super chats really quick because money comes
money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me, comes to me. Money comes to me, flowing effortlessly. Money comes to me. Money.
Yes, indeed. Flowing effortlessly. Elaine Stevens, thank you for the 5-piece and a pepper, the super sticker. And let's go. Let's see. Who else we got? Native One, thank you. Gifted 5 Queen Sheba Darling memberships. If you just got notified that you are now a member of the palace, y'all better go thank Native One. Listen, we rocking tonight. It's party in the chat, honey. Yeah, now back to John Gray. See, that's why Joel Osteen quit fooling with you. And listen, not too harsh on Joel Osteen. Yeah, I've been tracking John Gray for a while. I seen you with Joyce Myers. Listen, let me tell you something. The Queen be tapping in to my spirituality. I gets my tutorials and my Bible study in. I'm just acting a damn fool tonight on Party in the Chat because that's what we do typically on Monday night. But he out here yet again showing his wee-wee, since he want to act like a child, his wee-wee. Now, since you want to act like a child, Pastor, we going to treat you like a child. So he had the nerve enough to pull out his whiner last Friday as the first man of the church, knowing he has a first lady. To me, you ain't first lady in enough for me, Aventer. Aventer sounds like a very powerful name, like a superhero in a comic book. Bitch, I need you to super power up. Put a battery in your own back and make it do what it do, Aventer. The real CT says, Queen, I can't. I'm on the floor. I'm for real. You cannot be this weak with a name named Aventer. Girl, if you don't get in your alter ego, and handle it, that's all I'm saying. Aventer. Prom King, hold on. Y'all are making me laugh. I'm trying to keep a I'm in character right now. Y'all know we don't do this. We do it once. We do it once a week. We do Party in the Chat, and we do I Said What I Said. But other than that, I'm straight laced, holified, filled with the Holy Ghost. Okay. Prom King of Neo Soul coming through with a 5-piece and a pepper says, I bet that thing ain't even worth a $5 foot long. Child, listen, I don't eat weenies. Do you? You can't pay me to eat a hot dog. Period. I don't care what kind of what Marcel say. I like that slaw on my dog. Listen. I'm just saying. I'm having a good time tonight, y'all. I love to laugh. I can make myself laugh, baby. I can be watching TV all by myself. Hold on, move out the way. I got it. Listen, we got some super chats coming in. Let me make sure I do my due diligence of thanking you all. Thank you. Jay Taylor for the 20-piece and a pepper. Jay Taylor says, love you. Warming up the Hammond B3 organ right now. Kojic. style. Call me Twinkle Clark. Look, how excellent. When I cue you up, you better thy name. And soon as security come in, I need you, Trey, in all the earth. In all the earth. Come on. In all the earth. Sopranos, I need you to come on in too. Miss Beverly, I'm going to need you to keep the mothers of the church, to keep them doors closed. We need everybody in line, okay? We're going to wear his ass out in that church that day. We're going to be like, what was the name of that preacher that closed them doors and didn't let people leave about a year ago? What's his name? He closed them doors. And Trey said, now how I get in it? Simone Wealthy better be glad she ain't here, because I would have brought her in too. What was the name of the preacher that said, close them doors? I said, close them doors. That's all I need, baby. That's the kind of energy I need. Thank you, Marvin Sapp. I'm going to have him as a guest. And right when I'm about to out John Gray, I'm going to trick Marvin and say, we're about to take up offering, because the Lord told me 10 people need to give $1,000. Juanita Bynum. Marvin going to say, close them doors. I said, close them doors. That's all we need. I got it. Just trust me. Corporate D will say, I'm a soprano queen. That's all we need. Just a little bit. Listen, let me open up the lines if y'all want to chime in. Did you have a good time tonight for party in the chat? I ain't going to even get into Tamar. I don't want to be here long. I done got caught up on this damn Pastor John Gray. He done ran me hot. And Aventer done ran me hot for letting him do you like that. Close them doors. I said, close them doors. Baby, by the time I got through with him, y'all would have had to call the police.
FBI, open up! FBI, open up!
That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. DG said, Queen, you have made my day, and it's been a long one. Listen, I'm not playing. Like, women sit around and act like being a woman is a disability. Girl, if you don't power up, Aventer, welcome Trey Carter. Trey, help me out, Trey. What's going on?
I actually came up here to defend Lady Aventer, First Lady Aventer. I don't know that lady, but she done already told you that, you know, what the cost of her dignity is. So y'all need to leave that lady alone. She is fine over there in her Lambo from 2-3 years ago. She's probably gonna get her another car. So just let her continue to lead the church. She can do the new ministry, how to get your Lambo ministry, how to teach peace ministry. That's all.
That sounds like an empowerment brunch. How to get your Lambo.
You know,
One
they
of
love
them
them.
brunches.
They love them.
Yeah, I think you might be on to something. Aventer, he said you can get how to get your Lambo brunch.
How to cheat and how to be peaceful while your man is cheating. Down to the massage part. Was it the Asian lady? He was over there with the Asian lady. You
I
know,
thought it was a black lady. Let me look and see. Hold on.
my.
Let me look at my receipts. Let me see. I think it was a black lady that he showed his wang to, his cane wang with it. I thought it was a black woman, or was it an Asian lady?
Oh, I don't know. I was just asking. I know they be having a lot of those, you know, massage parlors be the Asian people.
Whoever it was went straight to Tasha K. So I'm more inclined to feel like a black person.
Black lady.
I don't know if you know what I mean. Now look, here's the thing. He just survived a near fatal pulmonary embolism and still feel like he need to put his Peter on video. That's almost a heart attack, right? A pulmonary embolism, like a blood clot.
Yeah.
And still went out and pulled his Mr. Good Boy out his pants.
It must not have been looking like nothing for the massage lady done got so she was just so appalled that she had to record it, screen cap it, and send it to Tasha K. Now that's the breed. That's the real shade.
They say he was involved with a lady that's in Florida. She's an adult entertainer who's special. Her kink is giving erotic massages.
Oh,
And she was messing with him virtually, right? He was so bad off, y'all. They said the woman had been communicating and facilitating a virtual sex with the pastor, with the pastor, John Gray. Okay. And I guess he got excited and decided he was gonna come up out them clothes. And that lady was screen recording him. Yeah. And then the lady took it to Tasha K, allegedly. See, I knew I was right. He used to be the associate pastor of Joel Osteen's Lakewood Church. I messed with Joel Osteen. Joe got rid of his ass.
Well, you know what's his name was over at Joel Osteen Church too.
Who?
You was just about to you played him earlier. The girl, her husband, Israel Houghton. He was over there playing for them, and
but
he
they
got
kicked
fired.
him out when he started cheating. He used to be the
Right.
worship leader.
Right.
Yeah, I've been with them through thick and thin, honey, but I don't just tell my business like that. I don't tell my business like that.
Baby, there's a lot of cheating going over there by Joe Osteen, baby. They need to watch that.
Yes.
A lot of cheating.
Yeah,
They over
so
there laying it low
he,
and spreading it wide. What's going on?
it's a lie, but it's like at this point it's sloppy. You just, like my mama say, you just doing shit just to be doing it. You just
Right.
eating just to be eating. You know, when you make groceries, we call it making groceries in the South. Y'all make groceries or y'all go grocery shopping? We make
Right.
groceries. What about y'all?
Oh, I go grocery shopping.
You go grocery. I make groceries. Yeah. So Trey say, what state go grocery shopping? I know down here I make groceries.
Oh, I'm in
Anybody else
Tennessee.
make groceries in the chat? Oh, they said they grocery shop. Mm. You hear me talking?
Mm-mm.
I guess I'm by myself. I go make groceries. But go ahead. What was you about to say?
Oh, I mean, really, it's obvious that to me, and I don't know these people like that, but to me, it just seems very evident that that first lady over there, she know what's going on. She knew it the first time, and she know it now. But if you're gonna be out here as a man, if you're out here cheating, you have to make it. If you want to cheat in peace, you have to continue the peace. The peace has to go all around. You can't be out here getting caught and looking a fool, especially when you are a public figure, because that doesn't make it peaceful for the wife that's sitting at the house, trying to enjoy her Lambo or whatever else you done bought her to keep it quiet.
And then you had all of these amazing, he came out of nowhere as an associate pastor. Like, I can't stand these fake divergents that come in these places and take up the diverse. They only gonna give one of us a shot, right? So, we got our DEI count. We got Pastor John Gray. And I remember during that time, it was right before COVID, black folks, he diversified the hell out of Lakewood Church, only for us to figure out you was a freak. A stone cold, bona fide freak. You get
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you mess up Shannon Sharp, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, everybody's different, and I can see that there are avenues and there are spaces where if you want to be a freak and you have a partner that is allowing you to be a freak, or y'all have this type of arrangement set up, just be honest with the people. Let us know something. That's what y'all be over there
Do
preaching.
that in no church.
Get your own little church, and then have the church of freaking equals. That's what y'all need.
You can't play with the Lord like that. You can't play with the Lord like
They
that.
already playing with him like that. They might as
Well,
well.
I mean, who's bold enough to play with the Lord? He is, and got on that interview to the Lord, sir. Here we are, 8-9 years later. You still pulling out your whiner in public. No, that's pervert behavior. We have moved past being a pastor. You are a pervert. You're an exhibitionist. And if the truth be told, Hershey, I'm going to go back to your comment because I saw it. Let me go find it. I do too. And I'm going to tell you why I think he likes men's. And listen, this ain't to shame nobody, but like Trey said, go on and be all you can be in the Army. A few years ago, I think it was around 217 to 218. I saw him. Y'all, I watched Joyce Myers faithfully Monday through Friday. Okay, I'm very, very like organized. And he was on there. And he got very comfortable, not judging him. And in a flash, I said, oh, it came out. And I said, oh, okay, he really likes men. And I didn't judge him. Because he was talking about how he was abused and molested by a man. I believe it was a man when he was little. And as the conversation, I was like, okay. And I think he's trying to force himself into a lifestyle that may not be true to who he really is. And he'll never be able to get enough. His wife will never be able to fulfill him because that ain't really what he wants. And I don't think it's a problem with that if you just, otherwise you're going to find yourself in this revolving circle of toxicity and you hide behind the Lord. That's crazy to me. So yeah, John Gray.
Well, I can't say that the man is gay.
I'm
Now,
not saying he is.
He might be fluid or he might be bi, because if he's just straight up gay, I don't see him, being on the internet looking at another woman and meeting up with another woman for a massage. If anything, he'd be trying to sneak on the low with a man for a massage and get caught that way. But that's just my thinking. But I just feel it's kind of weird. I don't really follow a lot of the television evangelists or the people you see on TV a lot. I know I saw him one time and it always just it made me look at him differently when he was on that reality show with LaToya Luckett.
I remember.
And she was trying to get married and they was guiding her through that terrible marriage that she went through. But it was just odd, So that's how I remember him. And I've always just kind of been like, oh, he's just one of those, But yeah, he's got to be better.
I knew about a lot then. I couldn't say anything. I just thought, child, be careful who you bring in to help counsel you. I will say this. Hershey says he's hiding who he really is. He has a lust demon. I don't think I think he's I think he's a freak.
Yeah.
I think he has a kink demon. That's what I think. But anywho, that's all we got. I said what I had to say on him. That's ridiculous. It's embarrassing to the church because there's really people that go to the church for solutions, for help. And when I say help, they're really trying to fix their damn life, only to come and find out that you out here showing your wang wang like they show theirs.
Right. And it's one thing to be, everybody's on their own healing and journey to be better. Nobody's perfect. But when you're out here claiming stuff that you're not and you're still getting caught up in the same stuff that you were supposed to be fixing, it don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, he's gross at this point. I'm sorry. And I said what I said. We're not even this is gross behavior.
Right.
I'm not saying it's okay to cheat. I know people run into stuff in their marriage. At this point, you are just negligent in your behavior. You don't even care no more. You don't even care.
Don't even care. Out of order.
And look, somebody's mama said maybe Aventur you could still keep his insurance paid up and live in a separate place. Because at this point, it has to be taking a toll on your mental health and well-being. Yeah, this is brother, brother, and then he brought the lady to the hotel room. Come on now.
Right. And this is the same lady he said he was having an emotional affair with. Why you need an emotional affair?
Lying.
Child, please.
Exactly. Flew that lady right on in there to the same family vacation, a hallway down the hall. I'll be back. I'm finna go get some ice. Wait a minute. We ain't even got no soda water. I'm gonna order some.
He surely is big. It's taking him a long time to get back with that ice. Good Lord.
Yes. You see what I'm saying?
That don't make no
all
sense.
I'm saying.
Do better, Pastor Gray. Do better.
Yes. So now I'm gonna get people trauma behind an ice machine. Anytime somebody go on a trip and say, I'm gonna go get some ice.
Right.
Ah,
And also, before I
we
get
don't
up out
need
of
no
here,
damn ice. Go ahead.
before I get up out of here, Breakfast Club, would y'all do better? Y'all need to do better too. Find some people worth talking to. Don't nobody care about the brother, the cousin, the third sister twice removed, halfway back in, that don't nobody like, family member or somebody that done passed away 5 years ago. Leave that alone. Find some people that's worth talking to. Do better.
Well, that's the only thing with that type of flow of a show. When you start interviewing, it's like after a while, when you've been doing it so long, people come hard. It's like, damn, they already been here. They've already been here. You start to run out of people. You be like, is your cousin available? Ray? Yeah. The one you said you got in a fight with when y'all was in 5th grade. You remember that? Oh yeah, let me
Right.
see.
The one with the missing pinky toe. Where he
Yeah,
at? Yeah, we talked to him. Like,
yeah, that one. The one I didn't want to take his Ovid shot. Oh, I
right.
know you. Yeah, right.
Y'all can find some more people that's got some notoriety. Stop bringing these nobodies onto these shows and just having them harass these stars. And Ashanti don't know that man like that. She is a married woman with a baby. She got time. She ain't got time for all that. Leave that lady alone.
Exactly. That was crazy that they didn't even pull the plug on that. You can't be so desperate that you don't have no damn boundaries and just have your own expectations. Like shit, Dame Dash did say it was dirty up in there. You remember he said it's dirty, it's trash all over here. You remember?
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's all we got, y'all. We've been here an hour. I just wanted to give y'all a little something on a school night.
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Queen, for letting me up. Palace, y'all have a great evening.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for coming up, y'all. It's been good. Um, let me get out of here because I got to get right back up and then come back and give y'all a corporate segment. And I still don't. What are we talking about tomorrow for corporate? It don't matter. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed tonight's party in the chat, and I will see you all in the morning. All right, take care, everybody.